Hello, curious kids. Have you ever wondered what Christmas would be like in space? Well, today, we're taking you on a journey to the stars to explore a hilarious holiday prank that made history. Imagine astronauts playing Christmas music in zero gravity. Ready for liftoff into this festive adventure? Let's count down to a story that's truly out of this world. Christmas is a time for traditions, joy, and togetherness. But what happens when you celebrate it far from Earth? In 1965, two astronauts aboard Gemini 6 made history by bringing a little holiday cheer to outer space. This tale of cosmic carols, clever pranks, and Christmas spirit shows that even in the vastness of the universe, the holiday magic is never far away. Let's dive into the story of Tom Stafford and Wally Schirra, the first astronauts to play a Christmas song in space. In the 1960s, the world was captivated by the space race, a fierce competition between the United States and the Soviet Union to achieve milestones in space exploration. NASA's Gemini program was a stepping stone to the Apollo missions that would later land humans on the moon. Gemini 6 was launched in December 1965, with astronauts Tom Stafford and Wally Schirra aboard. Their mission was to rendezvous with another spacecraft, Gemini 7, in orbit, a critical step in proving that astronauts could navigate and dock spacecraft in space. While their mission was serious, Stafford and Schirra had a playful side. They were determined to make their journey memorable, not just for science, but for the holiday season too. On December 16, 1965, Gemini 6 successfully approached Gemini 7, marking a major milestone in space exploration. But just as their mission was winding down, Stafford and Schirra decided to pull off an unforgettable holiday prank. Imagine this. NASA's Mission Control, back on Earth, is listening intently to the astronauts' transmissions. Suddenly, Stafford radios in with a startling report. We have an unidentified object traveling from the North Pole, and it appears to be a command module with 8 smaller modules in front. The pilot of the command module is wearing a red suit. For a moment, Mission Control was stunned. Was this some kind of alien encounter? Then, before anyone could respond, Stafford and Schirra burst into song. Stafford and Schirra had secretly smuggled a harmonica and small sleigh bells aboard Gemini 6. These were no ordinary instruments. They were tiny and lightweight, perfect for space travel. With Schirra on the harmonica and Stafford on the bells, the duo performed a short but memorable rendition of Jingle Bells. It was the first time a musical performance had ever taken place in space, and it brought smiles and laughter to everyone listening on Earth. The harmonica they used was a Hohner Little Lady, a model so small it could fit in the palm of your hand. Today, that harmonica and the sleigh bells are on display at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum as a tribute to this historic moment. Stafford and Schirra's prank wasn't just about humor. It was a reminder of humanity's ability to bring joy, even in the most extraordinary circumstances. At a time when the world was divided by the Cold War, their playful performance reminded everyone of the universal power of music and the spirit of Christmas. The astronauts later joked that they were the first humans to sight Santa Claus in space, adding a touch of whimsy to their already groundbreaking mission. Stafford and Schirra's stunt set the stage for many more Christmas celebrations in space. Over the years, astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have continued the tradition, decorating their spacecraft with festive lights, stockings, and even tiny Christmas trees. In 2020, NASA astronaut Kate Rubins shared how the crew celebrated Christmas aboard the ISS. They enjoyed special holiday meals, exchanged small gifts, and even connected with their families back on Earth through video calls. Astronauts have also taken iconic Christmas photos, like capturing Earth's glowing blue curve while wearing Santa hats or floating in zero gravity with candy canes in hand. The story of Jingle Bells in space is more than just a funny anecdote. It's a testament to the resilience and creativity of the human spirit. Even in the cold vacuum of space, far from home, astronauts find ways to celebrate and connect with the traditions that make us human. For Stafford and Schirra, the harmonica and sleigh bells weren't just instruments. They were symbols of joy, camaraderie, and the ability to find lightheartedness even during challenging missions. How to celebrate your own cosmic Christmas. You don't have to be an astronaut to bring a little space-themed fun to your holiday season. Here are some ideas. Create a space Christmas decoration by adding miniature rockets and stars to your tree. And watch classic holiday movies like The Polar Express while imagining the North Pole as a distant galaxy. And sing Jingle Bells with a harmonica accompaniment. It's a fun way to honor Stafford and Shira's historic performance. As we continue to explore space, the traditions we bring with us will evolve, but the essence of humanity remains the same. Whether it's a harmonica tune in the void of space or a heartfelt call home from orbit, the spirit of Christmas reminds us that no matter how far we travel, the warmth of the holiday season will always be with us. So the next time you hear Jingle Bells, think of Tom Stafford, Wally Schirra, and their little harmonica, making history one note at a time. Thanks for joining us, curious kids, for this stellar holiday adventure. From the first Christmas song in space to today's celebrations aboard the ISS, the story of Christmas in space is one of creativity, joy, and a sprinkle of holiday mischief. If you loved this story, be sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Curious Kids HQ for more magical tales from around the world and beyond. Until next time, stay curious, keep dreaming, and have a very Merry Cosmic Christmas.